Now, a lot of times people have concerns, and it's understandable that they'll have some cracking on the surface, their exposed cement surface. It could be anywhere you've got a slab foundation. But inside, most always, all of the floor coverings are covered. The garage is the most obvious spot. And so, a lot of times, new home buyers will see small cracks like this. And, excuse me, my blood pressure medication's kicking in. I don't edit, so in camera editing. And as the concrete shrinks, it's going to crack. And the builder will say, and they like to say this, and it's true, concrete does two things. It gets hard and it cracks. But all cracks are not equal. Okay? When I'm evaluating flat work like this, I have two criteria that I use. I have a criteria that I use. I'm looking for, do the cracks get wider or narrower as they go to the pour perimeter, P-O-U-R. Okay? Wider or narrower. Narrow is a good thing. Wide's not so much of a good thing. That's one thing I look for. Is the plane level across the crack? It's two things. Is the crack wider than a 32nd of an inch? And is it wider than a 32nd of an inch in two or more places? And using those criteria, this particular crack is not wider than a 32nd of an inch, I don't believe. Not yet, anyway, huh? Need a pen? But this crack does get wider as it's going to the perimeter. Is that wider than a 32nd of an inch? That's three of my criterias right there. Excuse me, you don't know that yet. Is this crack in plane? Well, I got a stick here. Spirit level. Some people call it a whiskey stick, spirit level. And it's straddling the crack. Watch this. No. This crack exceeds three of my criteria for flat work. So the builder's engineer should supply some documentation showing that I'm an idiot, that I'm a worrywart. I don't mind being wrong as long as my client's taken care of. But this crack inside the garage, the east wall of the garage, this crack concerns me.